God's discipline isn't punishment, rather it's proof that he loves you. And if you're being corrected by God, that's a good thing and you shouldn't shrink back from it. I want to spend some time talking about the importance of God's discipline because sometimes as Christians, we may not realize how important it is for him to discipline us. One reason for why God's discipline is so important is because of what it signifies. If God is disciplining you as a Christian, that means that you belong to him and also that he loves you. Because the scriptures actually tell us if we're not receiving discipline from God, then we're actually illegitimate children and we don't belong to him. And he also tells us in his word that he disciplines all people whom he loves. So God's discipline in your life is a sign that you belong to him, but also that he loves you. Another reason for why God's discipline is so important is because it helps us to be better. God disciplines you so that you can stay on the right track. Because if he doesn't course correct you every once in a while, you're going to stray away from the narrow road that leads to life and instead go on the broad road that leads to destruction. And you'll begin to live a life that's not in alignment with his will. And as human beings, it's also very important to remember that our actions have consequences, otherwise we're going to keep doing those same things over and over again. So God does make sure to discipline us to remind us of that simple fact. God's discipline is also important because it helps us to draw into deeper intimacy with him, help us to grow in spiritual maturity, and it also helps to keep us away from harmful things. So I encourage you, when it comes to God's discipline, do as what the scriptures say and do not despise the discipline of the Lord, because it's something that's important for us to go through and to experience as Christians, and it's something that helps us to be better for God and to live rightly for him. But that's all I got. I hope this helped. If you want more content like this, go and drop a sub or a follow. If you want to hear more teachings from me that are outside of short form content, I would recommend you join my Bible classes every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Google Meets.